entire Iowa game together. What do you feel like you got out of that, and how much did it help to kind of sit there with him and kind of pick that game apart a little?
It was good. We stopped, almost every possession just to see what he was seeing, and he was asking me every possession what was I seeing, and what can I do better on this possession, and how to get guys in better spots and my pace that I'm playing at. I can pick it up, and I think we took a good step forward in that direction, and coming into the game Saturday and later on in the season, it'll be a major difference.
Naz, how frustrating has the season been for you individually so far?
To be honest, man, I'm just looking forward. I'm not looking back to whatever's been done, any wins, any losses. Whatever's done is done. It's not about how you start; it's how you finish. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm just super pissed off as to what's happening. At the end of the day, I want to be in the tournament. I want to win a national championship. There's been teams that have had worse, non-con wins and losses, and have gone on and done great things. Go back 2-3 years, that UConn team, man, nobody was talking about them. They were losing a bunch of games, got knocked out of top 25, so forth. Came back and won a national championship. So, I'm worried about that result.
Do you feel pretty confident that it's going to get going for you?
No question. Yeah, no question. I put in too much work. These guys put in too much work. We believe in ourselves. Again, me and Monte talk about it every single day. If it has to be us against the world, I like our chances. I love our chances, and I wouldn't rather do it with no other group of guys.
Monte, what's it? What would it mean once Naz really got going here for you guys?
It's a matter of time. I mean, once the much work I seen him put in, I seen the guy make probably like 25, 33 straight. Man, he can shoot the ball, and his leadership hasn't gone anywhere, no matter how his shots been falling. My biggest worry, isn't about his play, because I know it's going to come. None of us are shooting the ball well, and we just got to take it one step at a time, and we can't get too down on ourselves. His leadership is what matters most to his team, and his play is second because it's natural, and I got extreme confidence in what his ability is.
I don't care which one answers, or both of you actually. What has having a lesser post presence than there's been the last couple of years, and then you guys have countered with wonderful shooting from the perimeter, what's that meant for your guys' perimeter play?
It's put a lot more pressure, onto us in a good way. Like you said, we're used to having a great post presence to where, we'll just give it on the block. And I mean, Georgia will get you a bucket. I mean, he's bringing up the ball and, averaging 4 or 5 assists a game, and it's put a lot more pressure on guys like myself, Matt, Monte, and even Deontay, and guys off the bench, our guards. But with that being said, thanks for the compliment as far as, countering it with great perimeter shooting. But I mean, we're not shooting the ball well. We have to take pride in doing that. And, it's all about the next game. It's all about Saturday. And, it just definitely puts a lot more on our plate that we gotta hold down.
Monte, Steve talked a lot when he was in here about playing quicker pace. How does that happen for you guys going forward?
I mean, just practicing great habits, not just being in practice, going at our own speed. We need to play at an uncomfortable level, so when real competition and real opponents get out there, it's natural. And he told me I need to take more ownership, and I'm gonna take more ownership in this season in the offense. It starts with me, and my pace has to get better, my play has to get better, and it will. And the guys behind me, they trust me, and Naz said his game will pick up. So I mean, it's a bright future and a bright road down the line. I mean, it's tough right now, and it might be hard to see for you guys, but it's definitely going to be a change, and it's going to get back to the normal environment.
For both of you guys, is it strange or surprising that pace is an issue, given you've been playing as fast as any team in the country for the whole time both of you have been here?
It is kind of surprising in a sense where, I think that's who we are. That's our natural DNA, and ultimately it just provides a different challenge. It's not anything that we haven't seen before. I mean, we haven't seen it all. There's been different times in different years where our offense has been stagnant, and it just brings a question as to what we can do to overcome it. And that's the situation right now. And I think we figured it out. We've talked to the team a couple of times, especially our leaders, and with the coach. coaches. So, you know, it's just about getting the ball moving, man, running the floor. We're not really getting a lot in transition right now. We're giving up a lot in transition. Our initial half-court defense is good, but we got to seal the rebound and run, man. And, you know, that's just all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to.
What's it gonna be like for you going against a team head coached by Jeff Rudder?
Well, first and foremost, you know, I think Coach Rudder is one of the best out there, man. Great basketball mind. When I was a freshman, not playing a single minute, he would still pull me in his office every single day and just teach me things, getting me prepared because he believed in me when nobody did. You know, so I'm happy for him. That's going to be awesome just to see him on the opposite sideline. But with that being said, he's an opponent right now. You know, so I want to go out there and have a great bounce back game, set a statement, and you know, do what we can to get Iowa State better.
How much did that mean for you your freshman year? Because I would imagine that was a tough year for you, to have that kind of one-on-one attention when you probably knew you weren't going to be playing a lot down the stretch.
Yeah, if I didn't have guys like Coach Rudder in my corner, then I wouldn't be here at Iowa State because, you know, the vast majority, I mean, you look at situations like now when a lot of people you thought that were there for you turn on you, you know, and say things against you, but you have guys like Coach Rudder that uplift you and then tell you to keep pushing on, keep believing in your craft and the work you put in. So guys like him is the reason that I was able to push through adversity and, you know, be here, be a senior here at Iowa State, going through the successes that I have. And ultimately prepared me for situations like right now when you're going through adversity and you need to find ways to overcome and be better down the line. I thank guys like Coach Rudder for that.
Monte, Coach Prom said watching the game with you was as much about bonding as the X's and O's, part of deepening that bond that started last year. A, how big is that? And B, he said that you mentioned the team needs to do something, and I guess you're going bowling sometime this week. What was the value of that in the past, and why did that come to mind, I guess?
I mean, it was good. Man's relationship has been great, you know, as far, and I think just watching the game and, you know, talking besides basketball, my family, you know, and things like that, he's always been in my corner. And, you know, me, as far as seeing his son grow, Cass, and holding him and playing with him after games is a major step too. And I think it's big with me and Coach Prom relationship. Watching that game, I think really made us closer. And he's really just telling me how he wants to talk to me, and I'm telling him how I need him to talk to me for me to be successful and for me to be, you know, in attack mode all the time and being a leader out there. So I think that situation yesterday really helped that, and I feel like things going in the right direction.
For both of you guys, how important is it seeing the ball start going through the hoop and getting this offense back to where it needs to be with just 2 games left in non-conference?
It's important, you know, again, top to bottom, man, it might be the deepest the Big 12 has ever been. Guys like TCU's receiving votes that are like 28 last week, knocking on the door, and I mean, it goes down the line, you know, so for any team, you want to get that little stride headed into to conference play, and that's what we're looking to do. You know, we're not looking at the past. You know, our confidence is going to be intact with this week of preparation we have, and when the games come, we just want to get the ball moving, see it go through, man, and get ready for conference play.